Unicorn pitch in Georgia. So we are recording the session. I hope you have nothing against it. So Unicorn Pitches is actually one of the world's largest startup pitch contests, where international VCs or business angels meet extraordinary startups from all over the world. But before moving to the main part of today's event, I'm going to tell you a few words about myself. I'm Katie Ebanoidze. I'm co-founder of Impact Hub Tbilisi, which is one of the first co-working spaces in Tbilisi, and we are focused on building entrepreneurial communities in Tbilisi. In Georgia, we are running a startup pre-acceleration program since 2020, and we have different kind of programs and projects that aim to support startup ecosystem in our country. So I will be hosting today's event. This is a few words about me and about Impact Hub Tbilisi. And now actually we can get started. So today we will have 8 startups pitching, and we have judges here. So each startup will have 3 minutes to pitch their ideas, to pitch their startups, and then we will have additional 3 minutes for the judges to ask questions and get responses from the startups. In the end of today's event, judges will have a few more minutes to submit their scoring, and in the end of the event we will know who will be the winner of today's pitch competition and who will run then in January 2023 in Unicorn Battle with other startups from all over the world. I think we can already start, but before moving to the startups, I would kindly ask to our judges to present themselves, tell us a few words about themselves, their companies, what they are doing. And let's start with Nicholas. We cannot hear you.
Yeah, that's some problem to finding this special bullet. Hello again, once again, Katie. Hello, dear everybody. I'm Nicholas Alavidze. I'm a kind of entrepreneur, venture philanthropist, investor, and impact investor. I'm involved in a couple of these kind of projects, like Altihut, which is one of our major successful projects. It is a mountain shelter and startup oriented on improving the high altitude conditions, on taking the more, let's say, bold environmental actions on ourselves, and they were improving some quality of life for our planet. I'm also a member of the first investor in the venture philanthropy fund Axio in Georgia, which is part of the EVPA, European Venture Philanthropists Association, and a speaker on the side. I'm also involved in a number of consulting businesses to earn some money, and also as a charity, I'm working as a senior advisor to the Georgian Rugby Union, which, there is this kind of crazy game, 15 men against 15, chasing one kind of egg-shaped ball, and then winning some stuff. So we have a big event on the last weekend. Georgian national team had a game in Wales, which is considered as a mecca of rugby, and in Principality Stadium with 64,000 spectators, Georgia has won this game, and there's a big joke that the Georgian flag is now shining on the top of Cardiff and in Wales. So I think that we have, that's not shortly, but it's about me.
Thanks, Nicholas, and thanks for taking some time and joining us today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me ask a few words to Mehmet.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mehmet. Greetings from Istanbul. Good evening to all. I'm a startup mentor and advisor for 3 years. I have met more than 300 startups this time. I'm also involving with the venture scouting and startup scouting. Wish you a good luck to all presenters.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thanks. And Elif, please.
Hi everyone, I'm Elif from Istanbul, also like Mehmet. I'm in entrepreneurship market for 15 years. I'm member of many organizations like European Food Tech and like Enterprise Singapore. I'm also advisor to director at Istanbul Aral University. Today I wish you all to the startups. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks. And Gajovanka, please.
Thank you, Ketivan. Greetings from Belgrade, everybody. My name is Gaio Vanka. I'm really excited to be part of your event today. This is my second time being an election judge for a Georgian startup ecosystem. It's a real pleasure to be at your event, you know, considering the number of applied pitchers, exceptional speakers, and of course, judges as well. So knowing you and having seen the previous part of the event, I can say pleasantly that this event is promising. So the quality of the startup, you know, is really firm, and I can say that I wish that, you know, the best one win, and hopefully there will also rise others participants who will have a potential to globally scale. So let's connect, guys, and see how we can be of help to you. So as far as myself, I mean, I'm a senior finance executive with more than 17 years of experience working in financial management administration, mostly working with startups, SME and SMB organization. Generally, my jobs and my experience were considering developing and managing technology and manufacturing companies. And I have a proven track record of success in creating and executing operational plans that improve efficiency and profitability, followed by an expertise in financial and operational performance analysis, optimization, and management of international tax credits, as well as proven experience in establishing and opening foreign subsidiaries and branches. So I have worked in variety in the industry in the past 20 years, including FMCG, financial services, telco, technology across Southeast and Eastern Europe. So I'm here in the capacity of a business consultant and representative of 2 multifamily offices and an investment fund from Southeast Europe that mainly invests in deep tech, health tech, financial technology, and industry agnostic startups. So as far as for my judging experience, being a regular member of the jury and a global election judge of Startup Network, I also served in the past at various domestic events, being a part of the semifinals 8-member jury of the Best Technology Innovation in 2020 competition in Serbia, and also being a mentor and advisor to various startups for Founders Institute and GSD Venture Studios from Silicon Valley. So guys, I wish you all the best, and I'm really excited to connect. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you. So let me check one more time. Your name is pronounced Gaio?
It's Gaio. For Serbs, every letter that you pronounce is without any exaggeration or.
Okay.
It's like as you write is the same as you speak out my name.
Okay, thanks. So our startuppers, like local ones, they know that actually Georgian startup ecosystem is in a quite spotlight, I would say, especially after this Lisbon Web Summit, where Teneo, our startup, has won this huge event. Anuki Robakidze, she's founder of this Teneo. So we are very, very proud of her, because we think that right now it's the time to invest in Georgian local startups, because they are really inspiring and great. And now, without a further ado, I would like to ask for the first presenter. And startups, please note that we are quite on a tight timeline. So please follow the timeline. Like, we have 3 minutes for each pitch. And the first one pitching will be our technologies. Mikhail, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello, everyone. Let's just begin to share my screen.
Okay.
Can you see? Yeah.
We can see. If you do a full screen, it will be better.
1 minute. 1 minute. Okay.
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay, let's start. Hello, first of all, I introduced our technology. We are a cybersecurity company and trying to develop firewall for websites. So what is the problem we are trying to solve? Every day, 30,000 websites are hacked worldwide, and all of this causes a lot of financial damage and data breaches also. The second problem is that there are firewalls on the market that are easy to bypass because they aren't flexible. I mean, they are made with just predefined algorithms and filters, and if different attacker understands how the firewall algorithm works, then he could be able to bypass firewall security and access to the website without any restrictions. So it's a big problem. So what is our solution? We developed our WAF. So WAF means Web Application Firewall in shortened version. So our firewall is based on machine learning, and this means that our firewall can learn from data and evolve on its own. This means our firewall is also flexible because it's not just an algorithm, but an AI model, which can make independent decisions. And we are trying to make a new generation of firewalls with help of artificial intelligence. So what is the market size? Just 1 minute to. What is the market size? The global WAF market size in 2022 is 5 billion and growing. And experts assume that this number can reach $10 billion by 2027 with CAGR of 19%. Our target is South America, Canada, and Georgia country. And these are the numbers based on our target. If you're interested, we can talk more about that later on. So what about competitors? Our main competitors are FortiWeb, Cloudflare, and F5 because they are all using machine learning just like us, but we have some advantages which we can talk later if you're interested too. What about business model? Our business model is freemium. We have extra features in our paid plans that motivate our customers to get paid subscription, and it's our main purpose. And what about our plans? It's $30 for a month and $320 for an annual subscription per website. What about achievements? These are our achievements from August 2022. We were in Spark Accelerator. We won FinTech Hackathon 2022. And now we are in Impact Actuality and Founder Institute Accelerator too. And we aren't going to stop here. What about milestones? We already have first prototype. We have tested our prototype in live. And now we are working on our final product and 80% of it's done. Our next goal for 2023 is to target Georgia market and then US and Canada too. Our team, we are 3 young guys in a team with deep knowledge in cybersecurity, programming, and AI too. And we think that it's all of this makes us special because everyone know about the topic we are working on. So it's a big plus, I think. And if you are interested, you can find us. I hope you have understanding what our technology does, what our plans are. And if you are interested or have any question or any offer, you just can find us on our website or in social media. And thanks. So this was a short presentation of our technology. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Mikhail. Now
If you have a question, feel free to ask me.
I'm giving the floor to the judges.
Where is my screen? Do we need screen or it's enough?
So there is a question from Gaio. No, it's enough. You want to share the presentation, Mikhail?
No, if you need.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
Thank you,
Please, Gaio.
Kerivan. Thank you very much. Nice presentation. I'll be short. I have just one question. and it considers your software development. Tell us a bit about your current stage of software development. And I mean, you already have an MVP, and how far you went with your product. And generally, do you need to raise money in order to complete product? And my second question aligns with the first one, and I mean, it goes like this. Have you raised any money yet? And how have you funded your project so far? Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay. Actually, we don't need the money to finish our product, but we need money to go on the market in Georgia and then USA and Canada. But yeah, we are trying to raise some money to have our plans ready when we finish our product and be ready to go on the market. And about second question is that
about current condition of your product in terms, how far are you from reaching the full functionality of your product?
So 80% is already done, as I mentioned. We just need to train our AI model on data. We already have data and we are in the progress of training our AI model. We already have our website almost done. What we need is just a small time to combine everything together because we have everything separately and we need to combine all of them. And then maybe we should test our product in market. I think it will take 1 month. It's for its testing purposes, and just what we need is maybe 1 month for everything to done, and money next for active marketing and brand awareness if our product will be combined successfully.
Thank you very much for thoroughly answering my question. Good luck.
Thank you for your
Thank
question.
you.
Appreciate it.
Any other questions from other judges, maybe? I will add a question, Mikhail. Where do you see your testing market? So you told that, okay, you will finish the product and then you are going to test the market. Which tools are you going to use? Where are you going to test your market?
Yeah, first we are going to start our testing in Georgia. Yeah, maybe we offer our customers, startups, small businesses for free, and we see how our firewall works. How we can how can I say? So we will see what are the results of our product, and yeah, so we're trying to how can I say? We're trying to get some traction in Georgia, and then we will start our product launch in US and Canada because it's the largest market of web application firewalls, and it's our target region too. So we want to test it in Georgia for free for our customers, and then we are trying to go in USA and Canada. Yeah, it's short. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Thanks. Before moving to another startup, I see that 2 more judges joined us, and I would kindly ask you, Guri, to present yourself. Tell us a few words about yourself. Guri.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
Hi. I'm in the street, but I am all equipped to be a judge.
Guri, tell us a few words. What are you doing?
So I am into the startup ecosystem with the enthusiasm organizing some startup events, running the Business Angel Club, which is angel investing into startups. And I'm part of the acceleration program called Founder Institute, which is just launched in Georgia recently. And as a hobby and as an interest, now I am experimenting in metaverse events. That's all about.
Thank you, and thanks for taking some time and joining us. And we have another judge here. Isaac joined us. Hello, Isaac. Could you please present yourself?
Hello, Ketevan. How are you? Thank you for your invite. I am independent consultant and wish you good luck for all startups.
Thank you. Thanks. So now we can continue with the pitches, and the next one, next startup pitching is Aspis, Vladimir.
Hello, can you hear
Hi.
me? Can you see me?
We can see you, we can hear you.
Great. So should I share my screen?
Yes, please.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Nice. So let me start. I'm presenting Aspis. Aspis is the new protocol, which is a Web3 protocol for communication between the investor and the manager. All we know that the government structures right now are very hierarchical and have a lot of problems and corruption involved. So the first use case of moving the freedom from the government hands to the people is basically the crypto, which allowed anyone to store their own assets in their own wallet, like key to the car, and no one without the key to the car can access your funds instead of saving your funds into the bank account, which can be frozen and taken and so on. So the second step is to do the same with equities and legal entities. So I'm very proud to present to you something that probably will substitute the legal entities into the future. So we are the startup currently in the incubation of #1 crypto exchange in the world and won 4 major hackathons with prizes from Ethereum Foundation, Polygon, Huobi, and Chainlink. So let me give you a couple of words about how the things work right now. So investor and manager used to communicate via legal entity, bank account custody with legal team, accounting routine, and so on. And there are a lot of costs and barriers associated with that. And still, this cannot be regulated properly. Government make a lot of mistakes, and it's very backward looking. So it takes like more than 10 years in some cases to get your money back after the court being submitted. That means that the government is only care about punishing the bad actors, but they cannot prevent the fraud in the first place. So what we do, we replace all these ledgers with one ledger, which is on-chain agreement and smart contract. So basically, on the example of the investment term sheet, for example, this is a fixed structured contract which has its onboarding rule, offboarding rule, like controlling rules and so on. And the only thing right now legal entities can give is that with this piece of paper, you can go to the court and say that the manager did something bad. They will take time to evaluate. You'll need to hire juries. You need to hire a lot of like lawyers and stuff like that. In our protocol, it works differently. So instead of going with this like paper, you're putting your contract as a smart contract on our chain. And here, basically all the results of the interaction and all the rules are written on chain. That means that a manager cannot get away with the investors' funds, and everything is stored and managed on chain. So basically, this is the new approach to the legal entities. So here, like, couple of screenshots from what we've been so far. So we currently at the stage where MVP is being built. We are finishing our incubation. We are having more than 1,000 people in our whitelist. And we are currently available on 3 chains, Polygon, BNB chain, and Ethereum as a starting point. We have more than 2,000 community members. And I think that this might sound a little bit complicated. So if you will like to know more details, you can contact me for that. And thank you for your attention.
Good. Thank you, Aspis. So if there is a silence, so I have a few questions. What are you looking in terms of the financing? It's here in the file. Also about the rights. Do you have any anything like which is gives you the patent on rights on this kind of services? Because we've seen this type of services even in Georgia. They are very, very good and very advanced e-contract and verification stuff. Another, it's the second set. Why so much aggression towards the bureaucrats? It's a joke. You may not answer because I've shared the same spirit with you, so I like this spirit. But anyway, these are problems to be solved, and that's a good spirit you have. And finally, what is your plan and again the schedule analyzing your project to be ready for the market, to be ready to go on, because as you see, as you said, you are still in progress with it. And a few words about the team as well, please. So who are the covering the legal side? What are your background on this side? Dealing with the governmental officials. The government is different, but they have a very, very strong legal basis. So how we can structure these kind of discussions in the future. Thank you.
Well, yeah,
Thanks,
thank you for the
Nicholas.
question.
Vladimir, maybe you stop the screen sharing.
Sorry, I'm just like, my headphones went off. So can you hear me?
Yes.
Some issues. Let me start with answering the question. So first of all,
that we are looking for the investment, which is like less than 1 mil on the scaling as well as marketing and extension of the product. How we build. So we have the open sourced protocol, which is need to be open source. Otherwise, if you don't have code uploaded, like verifiable contracts and so on, it will not work. So everyone who's signing something need to work how it is being done. On top of this very open source protocol, we have our own interface. This interface is basically calling the functions from this protocol and aggregates all the information. So, and we have the ownership of the code and IP on this code, which is on top of this open source protocol. And we are also staying the #1 contributor to the main protocol, which is similar to Ethereum. Ethereum have its foundation, and also they have like their commercial products as well. So regarding our plans, so we are finalizing our incubation program in 1 month. We have the demo day coming before the new year. Before that, we are releasing and deploying this week our first product, and the main product will be delivered, I think that after the new year. We already started the alpha testing inside, as well as connecting and starting beta testing like matter of weeks. So regarding the regulation and governments, so first of all, these don't need regulation, because the only thing you need legal entities to open the bank account. And here you store all your assets for virtual companies and like crypto and stable coins and so on the distributed ledger on the smart contract, which is like a bank account on its own. Regarding the piloting with regulation, we currently in talks with Italian government and one more, but we don't believe that something will work out there since they're very slow responding. We're looking for help with regulation regarding the sandboxes. Delaware and Wyoming sandboxes looks good, as well as Germany already have the regulation for storing registry of shareholders on a blockchain. This is basically the only thing we needed. So this is how it works. So in returning back to the matter of what we actually do, is that legal entity is just the registry of shareholders and the bank account. And the registry of shareholders hire the CEO, which basically has the access to the bank account. So we're making this a relationship direct, since all the funds which is stored on the bank account linked to this ownership, and this ownership cannot be taken, and all the major things are going through the voting, which is happening instantly and on-chain, instead of having the board of directors and this kind of stuff. I think that I covered majority of the questions.
Thanks, Vladimir. Any other questions? Okay, thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Let's move to the next startup, which is $1 TV with a nice background there. You are muted right now.
Sorry, what's up? Hi everybody. Nice to meet you. My name is Daniel, it's Sima, and today we will talk about our idea how to build a new international social TV network directly from Georgia. Our project called $1 TV, and first of all, I want to tell you that we came here directly from the film industry. In the last 5 years, we produced more than 200 films and music videos around the world, but we are not still in Hollywood, as you see. But Tbilisi is the best place for our idea, we think. You know, in our industry, there is a great disbalance between the old school sharks like Netflix or Amazon and another streaming services and its funding, and a new school talented filmmakers that lack the support. That's why we provide both sides with a streaming platform where talented filmmakers get monetized their content directly from the viewers, and it's just for $1 per month. Let's talk about our values. Films are our video catalog with selected content from all around the world. We welcome films that make our planet at least a bit better. That's why we created the streaming platform with a customized video player where users can review and support what they really love, browse with interactive credits and just share it online. Freedom. We inspire filmmakers to be free and dream big. We will help them to find resources and get going. That's why we developed an open marketplace inside our platform, and anyone can submit their project, just create a small teaser and start raising funds for future film creation supported by blockchain and viewers. For example, here you can see my personal project. I have added a short description, trailer, team credits, and dream team credits, and request for the project. Now I can raise money for production and track my progress. Finally, friends, we want to produce new collaborations between filmmakers and artists and musicians and famous actors inside $1 TV. That's why we are launching a professional social network where filmmakers can share their experience, news, and the latest projects with each other and the audience, and create new collaborations. So, as you wish, we are not another streaming service yet. We are an open ecosystem for filmmakers to raise funds for production and subscribers to enjoy original content and become a part of it. We hope that it looks better than $1. Yes, we will operate on a yet still growing huge market of subscription video on demand services, which audiences exceed more than 1.5 billion people around the world. But in our segment, we see a market opportunity of over 5.5 billion. It's already recognized by industry leaders such as Mubi or Shortverse, the project of Vimeo. And today we are looking for seed funding to finish our product's development, attract the audience, and produce content that will drive growth. By the end of the year, we are optimistic about getting over, next year, sorry, yes. We are optimistic about getting over 3,000 subscribers. Sounds good.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you so much. Can I ask you one question before asking to the judges to ask another questions to you? Can you talk a bit more about the business model. So what is your revenue stream? $1 per month per person, or can you talk more about this?
Yeah, we want to make a platform with $1 per month subscription and own marketplace where viewers can buy the rights of future films, the rights of the script for the famous filmmakers, and calculate their potential profit. And because all this film will cost $1 extra for the viewers. So, for example, if you buy 5% rights of a film script of Quentin Tarantino, for example, you will have 5 cents per each dollar per each view in our platform.
Okay.
Our dream is to make the situations that people will raise money investing in professional new school filmmakers.
Okay. Are there any, like, not maybe direct competitors, but can you tell us a bit more about the competitors? And then I'm going to give the microphone to Gaio for the question. Just a few words about the competitors.
Yeah, I think we are working between two different markets. One is SVOD market, like with competitors like Netflix, Amazon, and movie or short verse, because we are talking about short form, not more than 60 minutes inside the platform videos.
Mm-hmm.
But from another side, I think we will also compare with crowdfunding platforms, because a lot of filmmakers from all over the world now trying to raise funds from crowdfunding platforms, but people cannot buy the rights of a script, and this is the main point. So people can just help filmmakers to raise money, but not invest in their films, and this is the main difference between our project and another the same.
Okay,
And it's
thank you.
Sorry, I forget to tell about it. Yeah.
Gaio, please.
Thank you, Kerivan. Nice presentation, Vladimir. I'll be short as possible. My question concerns your financial forecast. I mean, what is the rationale that stands behind it? I mean, I have seen that you have like doubled and tripled the growth for each year. So would you be kind to elaborate your assumptions?
Yes, I think it depends on a strategy, because now we are in situation between the pre-seed and seed round, and if we will have a low start, we will we are thinking like each film produced in our marketplace should be better than $1. So if we will invest $5,000 for a movie, it should get us, for example, 250 views, and we will make a marketing and producing things, invite celebrities from different regions to make it possible. So the answer is we wanted to grow slow the first year, and then we want to grow twice and more. Sima, Sima is more about numbers.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. And Mehmet, you had also a question, please.
Actually, not a question, but a short comment. Thanks for your presentations. There is a startup in Turkey, which names Short. I was mentoring them. They have received an investment recently.
And they also worked in a worldwide market or directly?
Yes, yes. Their as far as I know, their users 94% are global content users.
It's very cool, because our philosophy is not collaborate, not be a competitor. So we believe that we have a good naming for the B2C viewers, so we can make collaboration with all of companies like we and productions.
Definitely, definitely. Thank you.
Thanks, Daniel. Thanks, Daniel.
Thank you for this. We will check it.
I would like to ask to judges, you all should have received an email with the voting platform. And please, meanwhile, you can like go to that platform and write the scores for the startups that have already pitched. In the end of all the pitches, we will have a few more minutes to submit the votes as well. And the next one is Givi Beridze from Kirliqo. Hello, Givi.
Hello, do you hear me well?
Yes.
All right, I will share my presentation and let's start.
Perfect.
1 second. I was a bit rushed. Yeah, hello everyone again. I'm Givi and I would like to present my startup Kikliko. Do you feel that? That's the power of the sound. That is the reason why videos are becoming the kings of the content. And that's the exact reason why millions of people are using such clips to share their emotions while messaging or while creating the content. But if you want to get such clip today, you must visit YouTube, find it, manually download it and cut it, and then use it by your hand, share with your friend if they will be still online after this huge process. That's why we created Kikliko, social network of short clips and video memes, and one of the first intent-based brand advertising tools. With our cross-platform applications, users can scroll and search through hundreds of thousands of popular moments from movies, TV shows, and creating amazing content. Most importantly, we managed to get first integrations with messengers and e-wallets. These are the platforms where people send their favorite GIFs or clips daily. Let's see an example.
You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
Yeah, this is how it works in IME Messenger. But the goal is to integrate our API in platforms like Discord, Viber, Snapchat, Twitter, and many more. Small information about our analytics. We launched this year, managed to generate around 500,000 clips, which will become 5 million in just a couple of months because we are reviewing all the content we generated. Currently we have around 10,000 daily unique visitors. But yesterday something great happened. We received agreement from 2 biggest social networks in CIS countries with total of 900 million active users monthly, which will, and our integration in those social networks will be launched in the Q1 of the next year. This will instantly generate 20 to 50 million daily active users in Kikliko. To explain Kikliko in a simple word, let's think about it this way. While no one searches I'm hungry in Google, a lot of people do so while searching for clips or GIFs. And that's exactly when we might see a creative sponsored clip in the first place, like of McDonald's, for example, Wendy's, or any other medium or large size brand. The market we are targeting is big. Over $82 billion are spent on video ads and over 7 billion GIFs are shared daily. We've already managed to partner up with Presto Ventures, who invested $100,000 last week in Kikliko, and right now we are looking additional $150,000, which in total will be the runway of next 12 to 15 months for Kikliko. I and Waska, my co-founder, have worked together for many years since university and built tens of complex projects for local and global organizations. And we have everything Kikliko needs to become the next unicorn.
Not bad, not bad. Now you.
Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you, Givi. Thanks. Questions from the judges? Gaia.
Thank you, Kerival, for the 3rd time in a row. I must say, are you a professional pitcher? Because it was a really fluid, as far as I'm concerned. My question goes like this, you know, how about your competitive landscape? Tell us about that. Who are your competitors and what differentiates you amongst them?
Yeah, so we have only one direct competitor, which is called Giphy. Their main direction is GIFs, as you might know, but they also have that, the direction called clips, which is the similar thing to ours. But the main difference and the main key advantage and unfair advantage that we have is the DMCA policy. When YouTube, Tenor, Giphy, and all other media companies were starting, they were using DMCA policy to generate millions of content for free. But as soon as they started to sell those content, they signed contracts with copyright owners, and this limited them to use DMCA again. This means that all the contracts with the copyright owners, which Giphy has, limits them to generate content for clips direction. This makes us gives us unfair advantage. Right now, we are able to generate millions of content, and this makes us very interesting acquisition for companies like YouTube, Tenor, Giphy, all other big social networks. And that's the content and the possible to generate the content is the main big advantage. And one more thing, the biggest thing that differentiates us is the strategy. We are only focused and oriented on API integrations. We are the only platform that has integrations right now with messengers, with e-wallets, and the biggest messengers in CIS countries will integrate as well in the Q1 of next year.
Thank you for that one. Can I add one more?
Sure.
What about your traction? I mean, you're an operating business for how many years so far? 2, 3 years?
Yeah,
Are you?
yeah. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I've had some startups and some successful organizations in local country. I haven't had any huge success in the international market. Hopefully, this is the one. So we founded Kikliko last year in July. And we managed to get 3 integrations right now and 10,000 daily unique visitors. But I'm sure that it will be like over 20 million in the February of 2023.
What's your total revenue, year-to-date revenue?
No, we are not planning to generate any revenue, and that's what our investors are advising to us as well. Even though we can, we started giving out free credits to Wolt, KFC, and those kind of companies locally yet, and they tried out our product, and they are ready to transform and start paying as soon as we will integrate with at least one top messenger, so they will have a broader reach. But we are not planning to generate any money because we want to grow in evaluation first.
Great. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, Giri. Any other questions from the judges? I will double check just. So the content is created by the people who are signed up on the webpage, right? So the content, the GIFs.
Currently, we have 500,000 live content and 5 million which is reviewed. So the 20% of the content is generated by our registered users, which is around 10,000 registered users, which is fully organic without any marketing. And the rest is generated by our small machine learning and AI tool, which analyzes all the database of the movies, TV shows, and random videos we are providing. And it is analyzing each subtitle, for example, each text in the movie, searches it in the Google and sees it if it's trending. And after that, it cuts the videos and uploads it automatically. And then it's reviewed by our content moderator.
But you aim at like increasing the percentage of people uploading the content in the future, I mean.
Yeah, that's the second direction, So first direction is that we are becoming the largest library of short clips, which is fair and it's under the MCA policy. And the second direction is that we are creating the communities of videos, TV shows, movies. That's the biggest community app which isn't exist right now. It's not TikTok, right? So in that direction, yes, we are looking to get the users to make users to create a lot of content. Yeah, that's the second direction. That's about in that direction we'll be spending most of our investment.
Okay, thank you. Wonderful.
Just one very small question once again about it, about the rights and copyright, these clips from the movies, etc., everything is copyrighted. It is the ownership, etc., etc. How this part is controlled and how this part is automatically. What is the speed of verifying it before you upload it, etc. So just it's a really tricky point. It's a really biased stuff, but it's really important to understand.
That's the key part probably, right? So it's not new. The policy is called DMCA policy, Digital Millennium Copyright Act. That's the policy which Giphy, Tenor, YouTube, Vimeo, TikTok, every social network like ours uses, right? So the main idea behind this is that if you are creating a small GIF or small clip, like a couple of seconds, 10, 15 seconds maybe, and for example, if you see that clip and it doesn't give you a reason not to watch, for example, the video of Star Wars, movie of Star Wars, then it falls under the fair use and you are free to use it, generate the money by sponsoring the content on your platform as well. But if you want to sell that content as an API through your API, so people can buy your content, in that case you must have an agreement with the copyright owner. But we can generate billions of dollars without making any agreement with a copyright owner. That's what DMCA allows not only us, to a lot of companies until you sign a contract or agreement with the copyright owner to make additional money.
Thanks, Givin. Thank you
Thank you
so
very much.
much. And now it's time to move to Miranda from Virtual Story. Hello, Miranda.
Hi.
Please share your screen. You have 3 minutes to pitch.
One moment. Hi. Have you noticed that lately more people are playing video games and less people are reading books? Well, of course, because video games are more fun, but reading also could be this fun. Today, the declining number of literature readers is affecting overall education level really badly, especially amongst young generation. Solution might be to create more modern technology-based way to get acquired with literature. That's why we created Virtual Story app, which is hybrid of books and video games, and going to make reading process educational like book and engaging and fun like video games. A user can read and listen to different literary masterpieces, play mind exercising mini games and puzzles, and make impactful decisions on the story and see alternative outcomes. The app is customized on PC, smartphone as well. There's going to be freemium and different subscription models. Price for each product will vary. Our target market are elementary school students at this point and their parents, different institutions, and other online users. Competition is pretty high with it. However, a unicity of Virtual Story is that educational and entertaining purposes are really harmonious with each other, and it's dedicated for children to develop their creativity and imagination. So far, we have created our first prototype and loved it. It's based on Red Riding Hood story. And we have started to negotiate with different publishing and educational institutions. We participated in various accelerator programs and have won some of those. At this moment, we are trying to validate MVP, build a platform, and get it ready to enter the market. Our scaling strategy is B2B and B2C as well. We're going to start selling with B2B, and when we have up to 20 digital books, we're going to start selling with B2C as well. We are going to create English version of our product and go on global market, which was validated 55 billion last year. Potential of impact of Virtual Story is pretty high. We are offering a new kind of education to the market, and in far future we are planning to cooperate with VR and Meta companies and create a digital book library. In our team, it's balanced with skills of creativity and technological skills, and all of us are quite an expert in our given field, and we are connected with the belief that educated generation equals strong future, and books are absolutely essential for that. For more information, you can contact us, and in this life, there are few things that are better than a good story. Thanks for your attention.
Thank you, Miranda. Great pitch. Thanks. Now time for questions. Miranda, can you stop screen sharing, please?
Okay.
Aisha has a question, please.
Hello, Miranda. I have one question. Do you work with a pedagogue on book selection and duration? How do you make the choice?
So we started to collaborate with publishing houses first, and they're publishing special books, and with these books they're going to come QR code with the same story that gonna based on the story. It's gonna be a virtual story based on that story. And in educational system, we're still working on that. We want to first of all make history books adapt like this, so children, for example, when they read some story of kings, they can also contribute their opinion. What would they do in those in that king's place, for example? And it's for development of children's creativity, that they're not just studying the given story, they're also engaging.
Thanks, Miranda. I see Ayeti Kukawa has joined us and he has raised his hand. Ayeti, please, we had a short intros of our judges in the beginning of the event. Please also present yourself very shortly, and then please ask a question to Miranda as well. Hello, Ayeti, do you hear us?
Hello,
Hi.
I'm a serial entrepreneur. Last 20 years, we created dozens of companies, and we are developing venture capital association in Georgia without too many venture capital in Georgia, which is very challenging. My question is how fast you can create these short stories, and what is the cost per film, and how many people are involved? So
our first prototype was creating for a long time because it's our first project, but right now we started second one, and if right now we are not on full time, but when we're gonna start operating full time, 1 month is totally enough for bigger lengths than our first prototype because it's too big game. So it's basically illustrations with minimal some animations, and right now 3 people were working on that, and when we counted the time that we actually spent on it, it was 3 weeks for our first prototype. So if we're gonna have more employees in the future, 2 stories can be made in 1 month. The cost is not also high because it is illustrations. Also, we are using AI like a painting tool to create some basic forms of landscape, so it's faster. The process of painting is faster. So yeah, if we're gonna have up to like 6 people, it's gonna be 2 books at least per month.
thank you.
Thanks, Miranda.
Thank you.
Are there any other question to virtual story? Okay, let's move to Sandro Kropilidze from Story AI. Sandro, please share your screen.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Just a second. I will just introduce myself. My name is Sandro, co-founder of Story AI. It might be otherwise written in your list because I received an email with a different name, but can you check that?
Sorry, Sandro, can you repeat?
I received, my company name was different.
Is it Digi? Is it Digi AI?
Yes.
Maybe judges you will see as DG most probably, but it's like Story AI. So you are voting for DG right now.
Okay. So my name is Sandro. I'm co-founder of Story AI. 2 years ago, we started a web design company, and we quickly realized that the biggest problem our customers had was not the delivery time or the price, it was the content they needed to provide to fill in the empty spaces. We called it homework, and nobody liked this homework. Small business owners act as copywriters and designers themselves. Daily waste hours putting everything together, working on 5 different platforms, and that all results in inefficient online presence for them. We created an AI-powered platform that generates branded, customized content instantly. Outcome is various. You get branding, texts, images, formats in different formats suitable for different outcomes, graphics, and copy. This results in an enhanced online presence for all marketing channels available. And users get instant outcomes. They get portfolio of options they can choose from. They have consistency of material, and everything is harmonized under one dashboard. You don't have to go to 5 different websites. Currently, we are targeting Georgian market, then we will expand to Poland, and then we'll look into US market. Our current indirect competitors are freelancers and agencies. These are not affordable for small business owners, nor they can manage this kind of thing. Direct competition is fragmented. We have for visual editing, user is using Canva, for text Grammarly, and there are several copy generating tools, but they only focus on text, on copy. We have monthly subscription starts from $29 to $199. And our go-to-market strategy is based on the people who need it the most. These are Georgian small businesses who do export or provide services to English-speaking segment. Currently, we have prototype ready. We have test users who are using it for different use cases, educationally among them. Our team is well-formed, solid team. Most of us already have 2 years of working together. I have myself done this kind of thing, that moved Georgian company to Poland and then did a small exit. Our COO had integrated AI tools in Georgian governmental system. Our CTO is team leader at DataArt, international software development company, and our designer has more than 7 years of experience in graphic and web design. We are currently in JITA finals and also in Founders Institute. And once we raise that, we will launch MVP and file for IP protection. This will be fully automated and scalable solution. Thank you, and I'll gladly take your questions.
Thanks, Sandro. Please, questions from the judges. Sandro, can you stop screen sharing, please?
Yeah.
Ayeti has a question, please.
Who are your major clients? Local TVs and businesses, or?
Our target customer is small business owners, the ones who cannot afford marketing agency like a Livingstone, for example, and the ones who do not have employee, copywriter, marketer, and designer among their employees. So this is our market.
So all of them are local mostly, right?
Currently, we are starting with Georgian market, but the system is fully scalable, and we are targeting the ones who, because even Georgian good copywriter, it's really hard for them to come up with a copy in their non-native language, in English. And if this is some tourism related, exporter or services, even real estate, who is targeting foreigners in Georgia or abroad, they need it the most, because even Georgian copywriter is not good at producing English native copy, for example. So we are targeting this segment in Georgia. Then we'll move to Poland, and then we'll look into the US market.
Thanks, Sandro. Any other questions? What did you mention is your next market?
Poland.
Poland. Why Poland?
Because I have done the same thing. I'm familiar with that market. I have built company in Georgia, moved to Poland, and sold it to another Belgian company. And I'm familiar with the market. I have connections there. Our advisor is also graduated, studied in Poland, worked in American company in Poland. So we have good connections in Poland.
Great, thank you. Good luck, Sandro. Thank you so much. And the next one is Georgi from Badishi.
Hello, first I want to mention that Georgi can't join us today. I am Mikhail, and I will introduce our startup. I am his business partner.
Welcome, Mikhail. Mikhail, yes?
Yeah, Mikhail. Yeah. So okay. I will start sharing my screen.
Okay.
Sorry, 1 minute. Okay. So, can you see it?
Yes, please make the full screen and it will be more beautiful. Yes.
Okay, I will start. First of all, hello, my name is Mikhail Chidaishvili, and now I will briefly introduce our startup, which aims to produce semi-finished dry sauces. With the help of it, the user will be able to get the same quality products in 3 minutes, which probably requires days of work. No, everyone who hears the word sauce, they will think about different foods with this sauce, that sauces are eaten. But when we hear it, many problems came to our mind. Among us, there the raw materials of materials which imported Georgia, which people use to make sauces, contains a large amount of lead, which is harmful to human health. Also, the lack of the time and energy needed to make this product at home. You know how hard it is to spend hours in kitchen after a long, tiring work day. And also the shelf life of the sauces. Their shelf life varies from 4 weeks to 1 year. That's to at the expense of a lot of chemical additives and also non-compactness of their packaging, which makes transportation too difficult due to size and weight. That's why after a lot of thoughts and testing our ideas, we created product dry, semi-finished sauce, which will be packed in a small disposable packages. And after adding only water and the desired amount of salt, you will prepare a new and healthy sauce in the shortest possible time, which would have taken you more than a few days to prepare in a traditional way. Also, the method of its production allows us to significantly increase the shelf life and make it up to several years. And its packaging make it easier to transport because you can even fit in your pocket. Its packaging, long shelf life, and biologically clean manufacturing method allows us to adapt our product to many customer segments, which are housewives, catering facilities, travelers, tourists, and immigrants. Also, the competitors of our startup is the companies that have been selling ready-made sauces for a long time. Our product we compare with them with a low price and high quality. So to make our idea reality, we have already spent more than $20,000 and created 55 square meters factory equipped with the latest equipment, but we still need more certifying equipment to reach our ultimate goal. Georgi Chkheidze, an agronomist and the founder of the sauce company Badishi, and me, Mikhail Chidaishvili, an electric engineer and graphic designer and co-founder of the Nutshell medium density fiber board manufacturing startup Nutboard, worked on this idea. So thank you for your attention, and I am ready for your questions.
Thanks, Mikhail. Thank you so much. Please, questions from judges.
As I guess only my startup is in the food industry. Everyone is.
Can you tell us a bit more about the revenues? As I know, your product is already in many of the markets represented, right?
In the markets is already made products. We are selling packages, dried out sauces, and you can buy this product and mix with the water and salt, and you will get homemade tasted product in a very short time, and it is biologically clean and without any additives in it.
Can you also tell us a bit more about the market? So what is your target market? It's only Georgia?
No, our main goal is to provide our immigrants with our products because our idea came from that we hear that immigrants buying I don't know how to say in English, tlapy, you know, buying tlapy and mixing with water.
Dried fruit as well, like kind of
mixing,
dried.
and mixing with water to make these products and make remember the taste of Georgian traditional sauce. And that's why our main goal was to make it small and compact to carry and transfer even out of the borderline.
Thanks, Michael. Are there any other questions from the judges? Okay, then let's move to the last but not least startup, Cartoon. Mishka.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, Mishka.
Right now. So you hear me, right?
Yes, we can hear you well.
Okay.
We see the
And you see the
presentation as
slides.
well. Yes, perfect.
Okay, so I'll start. Hello, I'm Michael, and I'm going to present you Cartoon, an online web platform that simplifies connection between car driver and the mechanic. So the problem that we try to solve, I'm sure most of you have already felt on your shoulders. No one loves car repairing process. It's really hard and time consuming. So we face these problems for dozens of years. However, in post-Soviet countries, this problem still remains. I would like to present you our global competitor, Book My Garage. That's a British startup. That's a service center comparison platform. It provides customers with fast, simple, and transparent search experience where mechanics are differentiated by the price, location, free space, and trust, which is gained by the another customers' reviews. So by today's statistics, there are 32 million cars in Great Britain. Book My Garage is used by 6 million of drivers and 20K of car repair shops. So this means that they have already occupied 20% of the British market. So therefore, we can say that the British market has already acquired the solution for the upmentioned problem. Now, the main question is whether can our team transfer this solution to the Georgian and then to the post-Soviet countries. So today, our team consists of the 7 people, like backend developers, front-end developers, QA engineer, UI UX designer, marketers, and auto experts. So besides this, our startup has already participated in 3 accelerator programs, and as our prototype to validate the problem, we've built a website where customers can leave their problem description and then find the suitable repair shops for them with the scope of price and the location. So for validation process, we have serviced 20 customers, out of which 5 have asked for the help again, and the average service price for this service was 10 laris. At this moment, our team is working on a new product. We are creating the website which lets the customer to search for the car mechanic or auto service by itself. And the name customer was mentioned too many times already. So you may wonder who they are. Basically, in Georgia, there are 1.1 million cars without a warranty and 4,000 mechanics. In post-Soviet countries, we will see 32 times more larger market. And our business model is the following: 10% of the 10% for the from the each transaction, and our starting profit with 150 mechanics is 126,000 laris. So with in a 1 year scope, we will have 900 mechanics, which will generate around 3 million laris of the profit. And the great news is that we have already these 150 mechanics in our account. So we have already talked about the global competitor. However, now let's move to the local one. We should definitely mention the Caro, and you may ask why us and not Caro. So the answer is the following: that we have real different user segments. Caro-like services also operate in Great Britain, but due to the lack of the scalability, they have difficulties with the market share. And to end with the good news, recently we have raised 100K Georgian laris for the 10% from the largest Georgian company in automotive industry. These resources will completely cover our 6 months of operational burn. And thank you for attention. In case you are interested in our prototype, you can scan the QR code, leave a message, and we will help you to find your mechanic. Thanks.
Thanks, Mishka. Thank you so much. Great pitch. Any questions from the judges?
Yeah, I'm ready to hear it.
Judges, do you have any questions? Because I know everything about this startup and I do not have any questions right now. Ayse, please.
Hello.
Hello.
Will you make an agreement with the after-sales service units of automotive brands?
Sorry, like as I understood, you're asking, did you already make agreement with the auto services, right?
Yes. Right.
Yes, first of all, a huge thanks for the question. And the answer is yes. We have already agreed with 150 car mechanics and and the car service shops combined, and they are willing to communicate and cooperate since we are providing the value for them and the solution for the drivers itself. Basically, we are intermediary for this industry, and we are generating again wealth for the car mechanics since we will increase their income, and for the customers itself and the drivers, we are increasing the trust. We are deducting the time, and yeah, basically the trust is the main and key role that we are generating for the customers itself.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other questions? I will give you one question if there is no questions. Are you right now in an investment round? Are you raising more money? Are you looking for some additional investment? And if
so
yes,
at this point,
for what?
we have already, thank you for the question again. And at this point, we have raised 100K as I mentioned for the pre-seed round. Since our team already consists of the all parts that we need, at this point, we are only looking for the grants. And tomorrow, again, in the 25th, we are launching this new product, that's website, which was done with a really low expenses. And again, to answer the question, at this point we are not seeking for the investment, just for the grants and just for the public known. That's and networking and so on. Okay. We want to go deep into this industry and have all the connections.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks to all of the presentators. I will give a few more minutes to the judges to go to the voting platform and give the scores to the startups. And I'm going to check, I will wait for the results on my WhatsApp group. I'm going to mute myself for 2 minutes. Did everyone vote? Should we close the voting, judges? So everyone voted, right? Few more minutes, maybe 1-2 minutes, and we will have results. And I'm going to announce it. We will have a third runner, second runner, and the winner of today's event. And I will, and the winner of today's event will be competing in the Unicorn Battle, which the next season of Unicorn Battle starts in January 2023. Where the startups from all over the world will compete each other and pitch at the event. Okay, now we have the results. So it turned out that we do not have like 3 startups, but we have 5 of them because we have 3 second runners. But let me start with the third runner, and the third runner prize goes to Virtual Story. Miranda, well done. The second runners with the same, exactly the same points, 3.33 are Aspis, $1 TV, and not DG, but Story AI. Congratulations. And the winner of today's Startup Pitches Georgia is Chichlicho. Givi, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm very happy.
Congratulations, and we are wishing you a good luck for the next Unicorn Battle, which will be held in January 2023. One more time, we are closing today's event, but I would like to thank to all of participants, all of the startups who participated today. All of you were great. Your pitches were very interesting, and I hope that you will continue. Thank you so much to our judges to giving us the time and your dedication to the young entrepreneurs. And remember, the next season of the Unicorn Battles will start in January 2023, and there we will meet each other again and see startups from all over the world. That was it, today's event. Congratulations to the winner and the second runners and the third runners as well, and have a wonderful evening.
Congratulations, Ketevan. Thank you very much. Congratulations to everybody. The winner was a lovely and interesting pitches. But Chichlicho was really, really interesting. So good luck.
Good luck to all of you. Thanks, Nicholas. Thank you so much.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.